안녕하세요. 오늘의 주제는 걷기입니다. 총 4문제 가져왔고요. 걷기를 하는 장소 묘사, 걷기에 대한 루틴 묘사, 걷기를 하게 된 계기 설명, 그리고 걷기를 하다가 생긴 인상적인 경험 설명, 이렇게 4문제에 대한 답변 해보도록 하겠습니다.
Describe the locations where you usually take a walk. Explain what the places look like where you walk.
Alright, let me tell you about the place where I usually take a walk. Most of the time, I go to Cheongdam Park, which is really close to my home. It takes only about 5 minutes on foot, so it's super convenient, especially after meals. The park has a lot of trees, and the walking trails are really well designed. In spring, I can see beautiful flowers blooming everywhere, and in fall, the colorful autumn leaves are absolutely amazing. There are also some uphill paths and stairs, so it's actually a good workout for my legs. On top of that, the park has a basketball court and some outdoor exercise equipment. This place is always full of people walking or working out. Because of that, the whole place feels really lively and energetic. Personally, I really love walking along the trails there. And honestly, I feel so lucky to have this kind of facility right in front of my house. That's pretty much why I usually choose this park whenever I want to take a walk.
Explain how far you usually walk. How long does it usually take for you to go for a walk? Do you walk daily, weekly, etc.? Discuss your walking routine.
Well, I guess you're asking about my walking routine, right? I don't think it's anything special, but since you asked, let me share. Usually, I walk about 2 to 3 kilometers at a time. That distance takes me around 30 to 40 minutes. Like I mentioned earlier, walking around the Cheongdam Park once takes about that much. I kind of have a fixed route, and the distance feels just right, so I naturally stick to that path. I don't walk every single day, but I guess I try to go at least 3 or 4 times a week. I do this because I want to maintain my body shape and keep my belly fat under control. Also, when I walk in the park, I feel like my thoughts get organized and my stress goes away. You know, breathing fresh air while moving around really lifts up my mood and makes me feel better. So, I'm planning to keep this walking habit for a long time. And sometimes, I even want to challenge myself with fast walking or light jogging just to make my exercise more intense. That's pretty much all I can say about your question.
Explain when you started walking consistently on a regular basis. Why did you start walking?
Well, let me tell you when I first started walking regularly. To be honest, I used to hate myself for lying on the couch right after dinner, just scrolling through YouTube shorts and Instagram on my phone. I felt like I was gaining weight, but running or going to the gym felt too tough for me, so I thought at least I should try walking. Luckily, there are plenty of nice walking trails near my home, so it quickly became a habit. Instead of staring at my phone at home, I started looking at the street views while walking. It felt healing, and it really helped me organize my thoughts. Sometimes, when I had enough free time, I even found myself walking around for 2 hours without any clear destination. These days, it has become my hobby to take a walk while listening to music with my AirPods. Honestly, that's one of my favorite moments of the whole day. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's the reason I first started walking. And I believe it gave me a healthier lifestyle overall. Why don't you try walking regularly as well?
Have you ever had a particularly memorable experience while walking? Where and when did this happen? Who were you with? What happened during this walk? What particular things did you see? Discuss this experience from start to finish.
Okay, let me tell you about a memorable experience I had while walking. It actually happened last month. I was just walking alone in the park near my home, like I usually do. But suddenly, I noticed a familiar face coming from the other side of the trail. It was my old friend from college, and he was walking his dog. We used to be really close, but we hadn't talked for over a year. I waved at him right away, and he looked surprised but happy to see me. We ended up sitting on a bench in the park and talked for more than an hour. Of course, I kept petting his little white dog because it was just so cute. During our talk, I found out that he had recently moved to my neighborhood. So we decided to meet up more often and enjoy walks together at the park. I even asked if I could walk his dog next time, and he gladly said yes. I think this moment was so memorable because I felt happy to reconnect with an old friend and also because of that adorable dog. Honestly, it was one of the best days I've had in a while. 네, 이렇게 해서 걷기 네 문제에 대한 답변 모두 완료해 봤고요. 오늘도 영상을 시청해 주셔서 감사드립니다.